Okay, hello everybody. Welcome to Korean Atlanta Mentorship. And today we're just going to review the phenomena of living paycheck to paycheck when it comes to high income earners. Now, I know that a lot of times it's associated with lower income earners, minimum wage earners, and people are shocked to find out how many people that are in the upper income of the spectrum are living paycheck to paycheck. And there's a saying that's not about actually how much money you make, it's about how much money you keep. So there's an article right here from the SF Gate about how making $300,000 in San Francisco can still mean you're living paycheck to paycheck, right? And so totally possible even at the $300,000 income level. And I'm kind of going to discuss why. But folks, don't think that making more money is a problem or is the solution unless maybe you're below, I would say, the $50,000 range, right? If you're below the $50,000 range, yes, making more money definitely will help you. But there's going to be a certain point where you have diminishing returns for every salary increase that you get. And it's more about managing cash flow than it is about getting more money. Getting more money doesn't help you if you just make bad decisions with with your money, kind of like lottery workers, right? And one of the reasons why so many, let's say, tech workers, especially in the San Francisco area, and if you're smart, you'll be a tech worker who doesn't who doesn't live in that area, and just go fully remote, is the cost of owning a home, right? So if you kind of look here, I just did a search on Realtor.com for homes in the San Francisco area, so you could see this two-bed, one-bath home for $1 million, right? And so, in order to qualify, you have to make good income and have good credit. But here's the other thing too, and here's most people just don't do the math. If you get a 30-year mortgage on $1 million home at the current rate, which is about 6 or 7, definitely around 7%, not 6%, you're going to pay double that. So let me just kind of go here. Go to bank rate amortization schedule calculator. You put in a loan amount of, let's say, $1 million. So this little whatever this is, two bed, one bath is $1 million. Mind blown, right? Two bed, one bath. Let's say we actually bought it for the sale price of $1 million. You get a 30-year mortgage. Your monthly payment is about $6,000. And look at the total cost of loan, 2.3 or $2.4 million, right? So that means that you're going to pay more than 100% interest on that 7% interest rate loan at the life of it. And so this $1 million house, I'm sorry, this $1 million house actually became a $2.4 million house. And so, you think that this would fit in your budget, but because most people, even at that salary range, let's say they're even smart and they study computer science, but just don't do basic math when it comes to a mortgage, that's why they're broke too, right? So people just get broker and broker at higher levels. So whenever I hear someone saying, "Oh, I just need to make more money," that's really not the case for a good number of people. Now, I wouldn't say like the majority of people, but the good number of people. And I also did another search of tech workers living paycheck to paycheck. So there's this little Reddit thread here that it seems like you know, I'm always shocked to hear when I hear when I I'm always shocked when I hear people paying 1 to 3 million for houses. Are you all spending more than 50% of your income on housing? And it says 50% on housing and 50% DoorDash. But yeah, so basically, most of the people, the average citizen in the SF Bay Area is spending about 50% of the income in housing. And that again, housing is the biggest factor of it's the biggest major cost of someone's salary. So as you can see here, this is a good example. This person's living bonus to bonus, so they're pretty much living paycheck to paycheck, or maybe they need the bonuses just to survive. But 50% of take-home pay to housing, 60% of gross to 401k, 25% of taxes, no car payment, cutting back in food, and almost no entertainment, some travel. Each month I get a little behind. Hopefully, annual bonus gets me caught up. Repeat, right? So totally possible in this scenario to think, wow, I could make $300,000 a year and still live paycheck to paycheck. And this is a real insight to a lot of people. You know, a lot of people get their mind blown when they hear that doctors can live paycheck to paycheck. The paycheck to paycheck phenomenon, it has nothing to do with income after a certain point. It's a cash flow management problem, and that's why I always talk about velocity banking in this video. And I feel like I can even help more of the higher income people who just need to manage the cash flow than the lower income people. Because with the lower income people, Velocity Bank won't be helping as much because you do need cash flow. So at a certain point, you do need to make a certain amount of income. And you know, if you even if you had low expenses, right, you still need a certain amount of income. Okay. All right. So this is Create Atlanta Mentorship. If you're interested in joining our group, go ahead and click the link down below. Fill out the Google form link, and then you can send it to us, and we'll get on a Zoom one-on-one call. However, if you want to just email us, go ahead. You can email us by clicking the email link in the About section of the YouTube channel, or the finding out our email address, and just email us there. Okay. Well, have a great day, everybody, and we will speak next time.